Okay, guys, welcome to Red Devil Studio. It's Old Man G here, back again with another pre-recorded video for Red Devil Studio. We are going to be going live or live show tonight for 100% Manchester United podcast, so stay tuned for that. But breaking news, actually, somewhat breaking news. United to hijack Thiago deal. I know this is going to annoy a lot of Liverpool fans. We're also going to be talking, having a brief Van der Beek update as well. But the really breaking news this morning is United basically to hijack Thiago. Now, I wasn't really. Thiago's obviously been linked with Liverpool for quite some time. I think Bayern have basically said, and Fabrizio Romano tweeted that, and I trust Fabrizio Romano, he basically said that Bayern aren't prepared to sell Thiago for less than 30 million euros. As simple as that. And Liverpool don't want to play 30 million for a player that's going to be 3 and 5 to 6 months. So basically, there's a stalemate. It's stalling. Now, here's what's interesting is that I'll just show you the tweet here. It's that Jan Aage, who's actually quite a reputable journalist, who's also been retweeted by Christian Falk, obviously, who's quite a, I'd say, lower tier 1, upper tier 2 in terms of transfer news. And he's basically said, there's a well-connected Norwegian journalist reporting United are in for Thiago as well. Frederick has had a big hit in Manchester United news. The two old rivals battling for Thiago and CEO Bayern expect an offer the coming days. This could be a big week. This is big. This is huge. I would, if you're talking about, there'll be some people that say, well, will we go for Thiago and Van der Beek? Well, think about this. There are a lot of people that want Manchester United to buy Jack Grealish. Van der Beek is 40 million euros. Thiago is 30 million euros. So you spend 70 million euros, which is probably the equivalent of, say, 60 million pounds, and Jack Grealish is 75 million. That's when we're talking about good business. And when we're talking about buying a player so that you can make sure that a rival doesn't get stronger. Because for me, I genuinely believe that if Thiago goes to Liverpool, that Liverpool are favourites to win the title again. If we were to somehow snatch that, suddenly Liverpool in a weaker position than they were previously. So, yes, okay, there's possibility that United are being used to get Liverpool to because it's clear that Thiago probably wants to go to Liverpool, wants to play with Klopp, wants to compete for Champions Leagues. While I think United could obviously do it because they have the money, would Thiago want to do it? He wants a new challenge. Does that mean going at a team that's wanting to sort of attempt to compete for championships, or does he want to go to a Liverpool? And I suspect he wants to go to Liverpool to have something different, get a Premier League, etc., not to be part of a work in progress, which is what Manchester United is right now. But if we were to do it, then fair play. And if this source is to be believed, like I said, and they are fairly reliable, United are in for him. And I said the only thing here for me is that Liverpool seem to be, if Liverpool really, really wanted Thiago and had the money, throat strike from yesterday, live stream. If Liverpool really want, they could have done this deal ages ago. It's only £25 million. So clearly Liverpool are stagnating on the deal. And I have no doubt that in the coming week, a deal is going to be made. Now, like I said, all is said and done, I wouldn't be surprised if you had a situation where Liverpool end up signing Thiago, and what this is Bayern trying to go Liverpool into basically just coughing up the money, and they probably will. But again, like I said, we're talking about paying 75 million for Jack Grealish. Why? When we can buy Van der Beek and Thiago, completely strengthen that midfield for 70. The only issue with that is that you're going to have to let at least 2 midfield players go. That's United having Pogba, Bruno, Thiago, Van der Beek, Matic, Fred, and McTominay. One or two of those midfielders are going to have a go or go on loan, and that's the issue here. So it's a watch this space. So we'll see what happens. And obviously, we're a live show tonight. I will be looking at Twitter. I'll be seeing what's going on. But we just really got to see what happens. We really, really got to see what happens. Now, let's quickly just give a bit of a Van der Beek update, because thank you to everyone who was basically getting involved with um, you know, the news yesterday and stuff like that. And the live stream, we had a really good live stream, was really good. I'm on Twitter now actually looking at additional Van der Beek news. Obviously, we broke yesterday that Manchester United are very interested in signing back for a while, and there's this whole thing about, you know, will he sign for Manchester United? Now, one of the theories that's going around this morning is that, because my issue here was that if the deal was close, right, why was he dropped out of the squad? What's going on, etc. And I think a theory that's been going around this morning, and it's been carried by the Sunday Football, which is tier 4. It's not particularly reliable, but it's that Van der Beek is basically waiting for maybe a Barca or Real Madrid to come in and bid for him. So there's been developments around his transfer now. I think what's happening is that Manchester United seems to be the only team that are interested in Van der Beek. They want a deal for Van der Beek, and Van der Beek is probably thinking, yeah, but I want to go to Barcelona and Real Madrid. But Barcelona, as we can see right now, are in no position, frankly, to be bidding even 40 million euro for Van der Beek. They don't have any money. They've got the Messi crisis situation. They're not in a position right now. And Fabrizio Romano has said that Barcelona are not involved. So you're only really left with Real Madrid, who possibly could be, but there's been a lot of silence. So I think the issue that you're having here is that Van der Beek, you know, Ajax, they clearly want a deal resolved. They clearly want things sorted out. And the issue here really is that they've left him out of the squad because they want, essentially, they want United to basically, as soon as United put that bid in, it's it. And Van Beek will probably go. But I think that it is a question of waiting to see for other bids, because you see if there's anyone else that's coming in a bidding war. And I think that if that's not going to happen the next week or so, you find United are probably going to put in a bid and secure the fee, because then, you know, they can probably give, you know, the lowest fee possible, and they've got good relations with Van der Sar. So that's, I think, what's going on. I do expect to see some news from Van der Beek fairly soon. And, you know, just on the, I mean, I'm just going to get, obviously, it's just been on Twitter right now that Van der Beek is absent from the Union Berlin friendly that has been today. So he's been dropped. So again, you know, all facts point to the fact that there is a deal being done for Van der Beek. There's a work in process for Van der Beek being done. The question really is, you know, where's he going to go? And all I can see from the tier 1s, the in the nose, the big things, stuff like that, is United. I don't hear anything from Madrid. Barca's been ruled out. Maybe the other Premier League squads, teams, you know, like Spurs and Everton, but really the noise is coming from United, and I suspect that Manchester United will get the deal done soon. Thanks everyone for watching, guys. Remember, if you'd like to like the channel, like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter, United X, and smash the notification button for the latest Manchester United news. Stay tuned. We're going to be live at 8:30, where we're going to be discussing a lot of these things with a whole bunch of people, and it's going to be sweet. Have a nice day, everyone, and cheers.